Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts with another box and a breakdown of the demo. This is the Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection for the PlayStation 4. To jump right into it, there was a pretty small update. This update size was 70 megabytes big, and will take you to version 1.02 since the making of this video. Now this update was just mostly bug fixes and so forth, and little online functionality for the Z-Chaser mode they added in this collection. And I'm pretty sure most of that bug updates and stuff like that was just mostly for that newer feature they added to the game. Now, this collection is a bundle of handheld games that are all packed on one disc. It comes with Mega Man 0, Mega Man 02, Mega Man 03, and Mega Man 04, Mega Man ZX, and Mega Man ZX Advent. They're all on one disc. Also, I just want to add a little extra bonus little thing, is that all the language support in the game is only for the main menu of the collection. So just bear that in mind, that even though you switch the language, all these games, most of them will not support the language change. Most of them are just English support. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to play like Mega Man Zero X in Spanish or French or whatever. It probably will not support it and just only have English. So just wanted to make sure that's abundantly clear. As well as, like I said, they added a new Z-Chaser mode. It's a time stage for solo or local split-screen play, where it's mostly like you're fighting boss waves and so forth, and seeing who can do the best time and so forth. It's got also a multiplayer thing. I didn't really try it out, but with multiplayer anyway. But I just need a little feature. Now, I've never played any of the Mega Man Zero or Mega Man ZX games, as they were only handheld exclusive. The Mega Man Zero games came out for the Game Boy Advance, while the Mega Man ZX were the Game Boy DS. So, it's really nice to have them all packed on, and it's really nice for someone like me who's never got to play a handheld versions of these games all on one console. And again, they were very well fun Mega Man games. Now, I still haven't completed them all, I'll be brutally honest, but some of them I have completed and I had a great time playing them. I have read many times in the past that people have put Mega Man Zero as the pinnacle of Mega Man games, and they're generally very well polished and well made, even for their age of Game Boy Advance days. Now, what's nice is they can have a lot of customization features for your in-game play. You can change the resolution of the screen for widescreen or typical 4.3 ratio resolution, aspect ratio, or you can play even your typical Game Boy Advance little screen. So it's really up to you. They even got filters for pixel and smoothing and so forth, as well as some wallpapers for the black parts of it. Mostly I only play the original aspect ratio and then just leave the back wallpaper black. I play a lot of other games like that, so I'm used to it. Now, controls wise and everything like that, they work great. I love to be able to customization of the buttons. That's really nice for since we got more buttons and so forth on newer controllers and so forth, so you can customize it to be a little bit more comfortable, which I highly recommend that with many of the games, because they were designed for handhelds and there were limited buttons back then, and you can customize them for nowadays. So that's really well nice. Now, again, there's just a collection. This video is not about covering each individual game. It's just really about the collection. And compared to all the other collections we've gotten so far, from PS2, from Mega Man and Mega Man X collections and so forth, this one's really high up there, because these are all only handheld exclusive games. They've never had a console release, and a lot of these have never seen a PlayStation release ever. So it's an amazing collection just to buy it for that. It definitely stands out a lot more than the Mega Man Legacy Collection and Mega Man X Legacy Collection they released for the PS4 as well. So this collection is just a wonderful collector purposes, or somebody who's never played these games, like me. Then it's an amazing collection. It blew my mind when I saw it. I knew I had to pick it up day one when I saw it, and it really blew me away with this collection and the games and its content. Definitely a really good Mega Man games here. Clearly packed onto this disc, and I'm going to enjoy my time playing all of them. I've already beaten the first and second one, really good one. I just started on the third one, and I haven't experienced any issues or problems. The game looked great. I love the pixel artwork, the music, and the stories. Actually, I have to say I'm a little bit really more into this story than your typical Mega Man game for the Mega Man Zero games. And that's surprising, because I didn't think I could get into it worried about story, but they have a pretty good story. I'd recommend looking into this one's and its story. But overall, I'm having a good time. This is a great collection if you want these kinds of games, and I wouldn't pass it up at all. And it's also available for Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. And I don't know if there's any issues with those. This is only for the PS4 version, which for this time being, I can just highly recommend. It's very fun, and I've had a blast right now playing it, and I can't put it down. I've been hooked to it, but then again, I am a fan of pixel graphics, and I've always been a fan of Mega Man. I've never been really good at playing Mega Man games, but I've always had a good fondness of it. And to this day, I would very much like to see a Metroidvania Mega Man. Metroidvania style. I'm surprised we have yet to see that. I think it would do really cool, and it'd be a really cool function and idea to see a sprite work, or even with the modern like 2D, 3D shaded graphics we get with nowadays Mega Man games, or like Mega Man 11 and so forth. Just something to keep in mind to maybe get something new fresh for the game. So, in my opinion, yes, this is a highly sought after collection, especially if you're a Mega Man fan or if you've never played these games. Definitely much more than the Mega Man Legacy and Mega Man X Legacy collections, even though those collections do have value compared to the PS2 released versions. But enough rambling. If you already know these games, you know that they're great, and they play great and work great for the PS4, or if you prefer to get them on other consoles or devices. In the end, great collection. I'm really glad that Capcom released this, and I couldn't be more happier with it. So like always, I will leave links down in the description if you're an instant copy, and I'll see you guys in my next unboxing video. Bye-bye!